Hello, everyone. Hope you're having an awesome day, evening, morning, or whatever time you're watching this video. I'm excited because I have a new Infinity Kingdom video coming out, and 1.5 has been released. So I get excited when Infinity Kingdom releases new patches because what does that mean? That means new features, new enhancements, new ways of playing the game, new events. So I'm excited to talk about some of those changes to the game. A lot has changed in a positive way. Maybe some has changed in a negative way that people will find very annoying. And we will talk about a lot of it. So what I won't talk about is the new events. So, because there's been changes with contention of relics and some other changes with some standard events. So, some major changes with contention of relics. So, I'll talk that at a later time. There's also a new event that involves cities, and they got the new special event coming up here soon. So, I won't talk about any of that, but I will talk about some of the features that I could show you right now. So, first thing I want to show you is the new chat feature. So they now have the ability to do at callouts. So I asked them to do at callouts, and they did it. And so when you get an at call out, it will give an at sign at what chat room that shows up with. It will also, when you get to the point, let's say you're way high up, you have to keep on scrolling up till you get to the point to make it disappear. So I asked them to call out an alliance. So there it is. So obviously I'm right there. It's going to disappear, but I tested it out. If you scroll all the way up and find it, it will disappear also. So that is great. At everyone does not work. I've already tried it, and at everyone does not work for the chat. So there's no call out for your whole alliance right now. Let's go into the next thing I want to talk about is the talent tree. So this is an exciting change. Let's go into talents. So now they offer the ability to do customized talents. In the past, when you wanted to switch from development to military, you always had to do a reset and reassign everything, and it was a pain in the ass. It was a pain in the Bahamas. So now you can do custom. So I did number 3. So that's a military build. And you could do one that's kind of combination between the two. I tested out the switching between the two. Unfortunately, as soon as you click in switch, see, it's going to cost you 200 gems. So the definitely gem cost of switching between the skills is still in existence there. But now it's a lot easier. You could do it a lot quicker and so on. So the other skill, and it's kind of funny, have I ever ported into a battle and never messed with my skills and was entirely development skills and not military? Yes, I've done that, unfortunately. And it's annoying. So I was planning on doing my boost attack. This guy right here, because the guy was a little bit stronger than me, and unfortunately I forgot to switch my skills, so I sat there kind of like a weak kingdom ready to get pulverized. Now let's talk about rallies. Okay, this is where you're gonna get some negativity, I think, definitely. So, tested out the rally. I'm going to go ahead and do a rally attack on this guy. So, number 1, this is kind of nice. So, if your troops are out there gathering, you could quickly recall a troop. So I got someone out there gathering, so I can't do the rally. And I don't know how many times I've done this where I poured it into a battle and I forgot my troops are all out gathering. And there, I'm sitting there with nothing, saying, please hit me. Go ahead, destroy my kingdom because I don't have any troops here. And you have to click there and recall them, and then you have to do instant recalls, and you're just sitting there wasting seconds trying to fix everything. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and recall this troop. Hopefully he's close by. Yes, okay. So only 10 seconds. Come on, guys. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. I'm trying to do a video here. Okay, so when you do a rally, if you do a rally by yourself, let's view it. Depart. You don't get any of the alliance enhancements if you're doing it by yourself. So if I'm going it alone, now here's the bad part. Watch it. Okay, I'm going to battle. We're going to battle. I wish there was a closer place. We are going to battle. We're still going to battle. We'll get there eventually, but we're going to battle. Okay, we're going to battle. Okay, we did our battle. And here is the bad part. We're returning home. Yes, we're returning home. Yes, we're returning home. So there's no fast march on rallies. It looks like it's the exact same speed on the return march. Yes, we're returning home, and we're still returning home. How you guys doing? Are you feeling bad? Any injured? Yes, we're going home. We're going home. And finally, we're home. So I know that is going to make a lot of people probably pissed off and mad, especially if you use it a ton. And it gives you advantages sometimes in battles if you use it right and time your hits right. And so that variable has been negated. All right, moving on to the next section, as people are starting to cuss right now. Let's go into the Tower of Knowledge. Big changes in the Tower of Knowledge. New skills. So some of them I like, some of them I don't like. Let's talk about it. So the first one is Sacrifice, and it shows up at level 33. All right, this one I don't like. Okay, so after the battle starts, so it's right away, increases damage of 2 random allied units by 4.5%, but reducing your damage. So you basically are doing your sacrifice to whoever has this activated and increasing their damage. So it can be good for, you want to increase the damage of your front row. If that random enemy unit happens to be the front row and you're in the back row, and so you're decreasing some of the damage that you do, but you're increasing some of the damage that other characters are doing in your immortals, all the way up to 15%. Not a big fan of this one. Probably won't be using this one, but I'll probably activate it and test it out and see what it looks like. But not a big fan of that. Duel Master. Okay, after the battle starts, increases your physical attack by 15% and grants you immunity to wound. Okay, so it grants you immunity, which is nice. So that's a given. So if they have that skill, you immediately have immunity to that skill. So that could be a good counter. And then, but also after the battle starts, there's no time limits or anything like that. It automatically increases your physical attack. So boom, you get this maxed out. Your normal damage is doing 50% more damage for your normal attacks. So this seems like a very good front row skill to have. So I'll be definitely looking into this and to adding it to a front row somewhere. So the next one, absolute defense. All right, you win by defense, right? Let's see. So every 6 seconds after the battle starts, so it's every 6 seconds, you have a 15%. So right now, at its get-go, it's kind of low chance of entering into defense status. This is one that you want to have maxed out to 50%, so you at least have a 50-50 chance. And it blocks the next 3 instances of damage for a maximum duration of 6 seconds. So I could see this used very well, like in the Well of Time, where you're controlling the action. And you know that they're about at the point of doing big damage, and that maybe you could block those skills. So I could see that as maybe being the value. Every 6 seconds after the battle starts. So I could see this as a max out thing. As, you know, at its bottom level, I don't think it's that great. If it's something that you want to max out, I think it can be good in certain situations. So, next one, Oaken Guard. After the battle starts, reduces the physical damage received by 3 random allied units. So this kind of seems like the opposite of Duel Master. So it automatically, but it expands it. It expands it to 3 random allied units. So 3 of your allies, 3 of your immortals get reduction to damage for 18 seconds. So that is a good, kick at the start of the battle. If you max this out to 50%, and also probably couple it with Duel Master, where you're doing increased damage, and then you're also protecting yourself and other people, I think that's probably a good one. And a very good one. And will be good to max out. Energy Burst. All right, 37. Gain additional 30 additional energy when you deal a critical hit. Okay, so you have to have a critical hit. So it's probably good to couple with another skill that increases your chances of critical hits. And then you gain additional 30 energy. So it just allows you to reset your skills quicker. So interesting skill. Maybe, maybe not. Let's look at Annihilation. So every 6 seconds after the battle starts, so you have to wait for after the first six seconds, 45% chance of dealing magical damage and dealing a damage factor of 90% to all enemy units. So this sounds good. This sounds really good to couple with a nuker. So Merlin, Cleopatra, as it shows, Wu. I think this would be awesome with Wu. So right away, you get almost a 50% chance of doing extra damage of 90%, maxed out all the way to 300%. So that one, love that one. Definitely will be using that one and trying to max it out. So those are the new skills. I'm not sure if any skills went away. I didn't see any communication with skills going away. So I'm curious with, like, where's that row? They had one row where they added 2 new skills. Was only one skill there, or did a skill get moved around somewhere? Okay. So there you have it. There's the new stuff in Tower of Knowledge. So what did we cover? We covered the new chat. So saying at someone and their in-game name to call them out. We covered rallies. We covered the talent skills, and we covered the Tower of Knowledge. So definitely more stuff from the patch. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. There will be definitely more videos on Affinity Kingdom. And you have an awesome day. So long.